Imagine if we lived in perfect harmony, and life would be like the perfect symphony, and the world would be a place that we could love and care and share what's in our hearts. Imagine a place where we could hold each other's hands, 'cause divided we fall. I fell in love with you first.
Up in the morning and out to school. The teacher is teaching the golden rule. American history and practical math. You study them hard and hoping to pass. Working your fingers right down to the bone. And the guy behind you won't leave you alone.
Thanks for enrolling into night school. I am Headmaster Norwood Young. And first, I have a few school announcements I need to make. If you're having a good time, if you can, a donation to the school fund would be highly appreciated. And you can do that by going to Cash App or to PayPal. And if you'd like to advertise your business here at Night School, here's the information. I have one final announcement, and this one is very important. Now, if you're going to be attending class on Facebook, then please click like and follow. Then invite a few friends and click share. And if you're going to be attending class on YouTube, then go to the official Norwood Young page, click subscribe, and like. All right, I gotta go. I can't be late for class. Roll call. Hello, and welcome to another night school session. I am your headmaster, Norwood Young, and I hope your day went well. All right, so it's time to bring in our students. Henry Louise.
Present. Hi, teacher. You know what? I can never figure an apple. What else?
Thank you, sir.
You're so welcome.
Thank you, my teacher's pet.
Yes.
Purple Diva, are you here today?
Present and accounted for, sir.
Nice to see you, Purple Diva. Thank you for being so wonderful today.
Nice to be seen and nice to see you too.
Oh, wow. Look at what we're doing here. I don't know if you was bad. I see you, Purple Diva. Debbie Craig, are you here?
Present, hello, teacher.
All right. Are you ladies on something this morning? Have you been drinking? What's going on? You're nuts.
Just happy to see you.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
All of 5 minutes since she saw him. Oh, my God.
God. You guys are starting off early.
The separation anxiety. Oh,
I know.
Oh, my God. What, 24 hours? Oh,
oh my
God.
God. How do
All right.
you?
Benny,
how
is
do you
Benny here?
stand it?
Okay, Benny. All right, Benny's going to be late.
Ooh, Benny Bravo.
Okay. And our exchange student had an emergency this morning, but I'll see if she's here. Is Nortrice here yet? Okay, she's late. Okay. She had an emergency with her dog that had to go to the vet. So she said she would be in class. Yes, she would be in class as soon as she could. All right, guys. So we're going to start off our session as we do every session with our moment of meditation. Is there anyone here that needs to send out light and love and we need to meditate over? Anybody? Okay. I would like to send a special meditation moment to Christopher Williams, who is an R&B singer. He got COVID and he is now and other complications, I believe. In a coma, you know, the singer Christopher Williams.
Oh
So we're
no.
gonna,
No.
yes, yep, he's in a coma.
Oh,
So we're gonna send out some prayer and some positive energy to Christopher
yes,
as well.
definitely.
All right, let's go to our meditating moment.
Pieces of a Dream and Norwood.
We've been friends for a long time. He's crazy.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is.
What's good? What's good? All right, so here's what we discuss. What has been going on? What's good? In other words, what's up in the past 24 hours or so? Or something you may have forgotten that you want to share. Debbie Craig, I'm going to start with you. What's good, Debbie Craig?
So we did some healing for my brother's wife who had some intense situations going on, and they told her she'd have to wait like 3 months and she was in extreme pain, but she's going for her operation. They finally agreed to operate so she doesn't have this reoccurring situation on Tuesday next week. So the whole family are overjoyed because it's you know, very quick. It's only been about 2-3 weeks since we discussed it now, not 3 months. So she's going in on Tuesday next week for her surgery.
Yay.
So,
Okay.
and also, I am
Yes.
today is day 10 of my fasting of intermittent fasting of 19 hours and only 2 meals a day, small meals, and I lost half a kilo. Better
Wow.
starting.
Yay.
At least it's starting.
So what? So I'm not going to share what I lost, and we're on the same diet.
Why not?
Because you know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
She's lost like 6 kilos, and I've lost half a kilo. I'm eating the same thing. Exactly the same thing.
Well, here's the deal. Men lose at a double rate women do anyway. And then when I'm committed
No,
to
I
something,
say quadruple at this point. You lost 6, I lost a half.
Listen, my mother used to say, because sometimes your clothes have a way of, some of your clothes have a way of acclimating to your weight gain. You know what I mean? They yeah, until you wash them, until you wash the jeans or whatever. So they acclimate. So my mother said a surefire way of knowing that you gain weight is when you take the clothes off and then they still stand up in the corner by themselves. They have all those
That's
lines.
nasty.
They have all those lines.
That's
in them.
nasty.
No, when you know, if you can have a brand new pair of pants that just come out the cleaner, and you take them things off, and the imprint of your body, you can take them pants and stand them up in the cleaner because because they're too small.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heck yeah. So I went on one of my stuff for stage, and I had to suck in. When I took that sucker out, not only did I exhale, but all the lines was just like, oh no, this will never work. Nope. Purple Diva, what's good?
I'm alive and breathing a little bit, but I'm upright. Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. I'm happy for you, honey. Okay. Henry Louise.
Yes.
What's good?
Well, Debbie, here I go. Well, I got the amended divorce petition with my husband's correct name on it.
Whoa!
Immediately signed it and turned it and put it right back in the mail. Oh, in a few weeks, I will no longer be Mrs. Robert Smith Jr. I will be just me.
Robert Smith. That sounds like the damn Pilgrim. Wasn't that the name
I
of the
know.
Pilgrim? Robert Smith. Right?
Robert.
Smith.
I think it was John Smith.
John
John
Smith.
Smith.
Yeah.
Robert was his cousin.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. And there are a million Robert Smiths in the world. So, but I am shedding that one. And I honestly and truly, when I looked at that and I read that, I jumped up and down. I spun around. I twerked.
So let me ask you this: how much did he weigh?
Who? My
Robert.
husband.
Uh-huh.
When I last saw him, he weighed 215. I don't know.
So
Oh,
look,
you're talking about.
no, because you lost
I get it.
215 pounds.
That's
I
right.
sure did. I sure did.
You lost 200.
yes.
You lost 215 pounds.
But guys,
Shoot.
I'm telling you, I didn't realize how weighted down I was, and and just that step has
Right.
just
Just a
I'm
burden.
yeah, I am so excited and happy.
How long were you married?
I was with him for 14 years. We've been married for 21.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yes.
So are you still amicable, or is the ex a Y?
Oh, no. This is an ex that I will never be friends with because he's the one that beat me. He beat
Okay,
me.
so he's the ex that's the Y.
Yes.
Like, why did I do it? He's the ex that's the Y.
Exactly.
I got you. I got a couple Ys.
Yeah.
No computer from him, huh? No computer?
No, nothing from. I wouldn't take it if he wanted to give it to me.
Well, this is what I understand about you ladies. You know that the quickest thing to a man's heart is his stomach. All you have to do is make a little bit of the special spaghetti sauce. Hi, Benny. That's all you have to do. Is to make a little bit of the. Yeah, Benny, take your jacket off and your scarf off. Make yourself at home in the
At
classroom.
home, yes.
Henry Louise, you were supposed to make. Listen, you were supposed to stroke his face and say, you know what, baby, I've been thinking. Maybe we can work on this thing. I'm gonna make us a special dinner tonight, and you light them candles, and you give him a little shrimp cocktail, and then you bring out that pasta with that spaghetti sauce. Oh yes,
I did all that. I did.
No, you didn't, because he's still alive.
Oh, that part. Okay.
That part. The spaghetti sauce got to be laced with a little arsenic, something untraceable, and then you know, amen. Oh, and before he eats, just make sure, even give him a little bit to make him change the will.
Well, the sheriff of the county, who was my ex, arrested him just on GP. He couldn't catch him doing anything, so he arrested him on GP, and that felt good.
Yeah, a little bit of that special spaghetti sauce, you would have been all right. You wouldn't be teaching no more. Benny, what's good?
It's cold outside.
Is it? Listen, that's what I wanted to know. What is? All right, I'm coming home on the 14th. What is the temperature like?
Oh, you're going to Texas. It's hot.
No. I'm going to New York.
It'll be cold at night.
Oh,
it's cold. It's cold. In Jersey, it's cold. It's cold.
Okay, my coats are at my mama's. That's where I'll be. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold.
Okay. So, Benny, we already sent some prayers and wishes out to Christopher Williams in our meditation moment. Chris is a good friend of Benny, so this one hit the classroom a little harder.
They have him on his stomach on the ventilator.
Say that again, Benny.
They have him on his stomach and he's on a ventilator, I was told.
Okay.
Stomach.
Wow. Yeah, they laid him down.
Yeah.
And they have him hooked up.
Why?
Wow. Okay. let's go to.
Because you're off of your lungs.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Marcus Welby, MD. Chat, let's go to commercial. Let's pay some bills. In your feelings. Okay, so this is the segment that we discuss what has pissed us off, or maybe not. What are we in our feelings about? Before I start, Kat, Notrice just hit me and said that she is ready to join the class. She just needs the link to join us. All right, what are we in our feelings today about? I'm going to start with you, Purple Diva.
Okay.
Okay.
So you know I bowl every week on Monday night. That's the big league.
Right.
You know, Thursday is the old people league. So on Monday.
Wait a minute. All right, so wait a minute. I got to stop you. For those who are just watching, please tell us how the old people bowl again.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Jadonna has something.
They walk up there like this. And they drop the ball, and the ball goes like this. And then the pins go like this.
I can see it. I can see it.
I'm gonna take a video. I'm gonna take a video Thursday. But last night, so I have two young men that are on my team. I'm the team captain. And for the second week, they have not showed up. Last night, I had to bowl 3 people by myself. So when they're not there, we use their average minus 10. So with their little averages and my grandioso bowling, I won 3.5 games. So we bowl 3 games, and then you win 4. The 4th one is number of pins. So I had more pins, and I won 2 games and tied 1. So I really won 4 games all by myself. Now I'm in my feelings because this is the second week them 2 trifling men have not showed up.
Ew.
All right, so let me be clear. You bowled 4 games? No.
No, it's 3 games. It's 3 games, and remember, I had a pulled muscle in my leg, and my knee is swollen, and I'm hobbling, and I still beat these people.
So wait, and you're 150 years old. That's what I don't understand. Listen.
Believe me, they were hot. They were hot.
Listen,
they were so mad that one person was there.
I am good for 2 games. After that second game, I need some Bengay, a rub down, an ice pack, a massage. No, ma'am. You impressed the crap out of me.
Well, but my secret is I drink coffee, and on the second game, I eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Those little frozen ones that are round. I love them. But that gives me energy for the second and third game.
Oh, you got a situation. What is your average?
It's 127, something like that. It's not high. But I bowled 154 last night.
Okay. I love the fact that you crack yourself up. Debbie, what are you and your feelings about?
Technology.
Uh-oh, what about it?
Had a situation with my Apple Mac a couple of months ago, and I got a new PC, which I've been trying to use, and now it's locking me out of just a normal Word document that I would have opened in Mac. You have to sign in and have a password, and you're not allowed to do anything with it. And then my printer doesn't print anything anymore. It's no matter what I do, it starts flashing the button and it doesn't print anything except information on the printer. So I'm having a bad technology week or month. Yep.
Wow.
Irritating.
Wow.
Every time I fix another thing, there's another thing following. So I want to throw it all off my balcony. I think I might feel better.
No, don't do that.
I have a remedy.
What's that?
Remove your printer and reinstall it. The software.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, that's Dr. Marcus Welby, MD, and then who else could she be? Steve Jobs, what the hell? Oh, Bill Nye, the science guy. That's who you are. Carrie Louise.
Yes.
Now, what are you in your feelings about?
I'm in my feelings about these weirdos that pop up in my messenger that are not my friends, that I have not accepted, and they want to go, hello, beautiful. You're so nice. And I'm like, who in the hell are you? And why are you on my messenger?
All right, hold up one second. Hold up 1 second. Purple Diva, watch this. Purple Diva, if you got people in your inbox, men in your inbox saying, hey, beautiful, how old are you? What would your first question be to them?
Oh,
how old are you?
No. Purple Diva, how old are you and how much money you have?
There you go.
But go ahead.
And my cash app is.
Exactly.
Well, see, they don't ask that. They just say, oh, I saw your profile picture and I had to come and say blah, 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 blah. You know.
And you can say, and all you have to do is say to them, I am so very flattered, but I would even be more flattered if you put a few $1,000s in my cash app.
In my cash app. There you go. And they will not write again.
And they'll either step up to the plate or they'll be gone.
Problem solved.
Those are the two words that will solve it all, baby. Cash app.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Thank you.
Cash
I'm
app.
so glad.
That shuts it down, mama.
Now you snitching on me, Henry Louise. I sent you $1,000 already.
Benny,
No, I already sent you. You just told everything. It's okay. You were right, Purple Diva. You were right.
You know.
Do they say roses? Do they send roses? The emoticons and roses? Do they send roses?
Oh, all kinds of little emoji things.
That's
and
generally
gifts.
Pakistan and India. You can ask what part of India they're from and then say, I love to work with magic, and they'll be gone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So magic and cash app.
Yeah, that's running right off.
I get it every day. Every day.
I had two today. Two. I'm like, what is this?
Well, if you remember, there was a time where there was like this influx of messages and friend requests from Africans. Remember that?
Yes.
It was like,
they're still in
it. Hell? It was like every day. It was like 50 and 60. It was like, what is going on? Did they just get Facebook?
Nigerians.
Nigerians.
Yeah. Also. No, like that's you remember.
Benny was good.
Slave?
Hi, go ahead, Debbie.
Do you remember the guy that wanted to be my slave?
Your twin flame?
Yes.
He wanted to be my slave.
Oh, your slave.
Her slave.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I ignored him.
That's the whole thing. But he was serious though. He wasn't a Nigerian. Let's start there. Let's not.
He was kinky. He wanted bondage. That's all.
And if you look at Benny's face, he's going, what's wrong with that?
Yeah. Hey, Benny.
Did he offer to pay you?
I got some handcuffs.
Yes, he did offer to pay her, Benny.
Yeah.
He did offer to pay her. Yep.
Right.
And then what happened?
Where's the money? Share, Debbie dear.
Marvin had me talk to him for a little while, and then it just got too weird. He wanted me to treat him mean. I can't do that. It's just not, no.
Oh.
And then I kind of
Because
ignored
I was
him. And
like,
then 2 months
because
later,
I
he
was like,
texting
this sounds
me.
very interesting, Debbie. Entertain the conversation for a minute and see what happens. And then he
Right,
started talking
right.
about Tracy. So I was like, nah, this could be dangerous.
Yeah, it got really
And
weird.
listen, here's the deal. I wouldn't necessarily call it a slave, but if you had like this inclination that you just wanted to do stuff for me because you wanted to, you can reach me at www.norwood.com. You know, you can listen. Hey, whatever makes your boat float.
I tell you what I did do. I invited them to come to the show. I said, I'm busy. You know, why don't you see what I do? Come over to the show. So if you're here, weirdo, I just outed you.
What show?
And there's the
This
Cash
one.
App right there.
Oh,
This
this
one.
show. Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought
This
you was
one.
doing a show that we ain't know nothing about. Benny, what's
Now
good?
you know I wouldn't do that.
All right.
Debbie, I'll send you some information on Tuesday about a class so you can learn and get the money.
Oh God.
You want to be my slave, Benny?
No, I'll be your manager. I'll show you how to do it. So I'll send you the information.
That's the pimp daddy,
I'm her
pimp
manager,
daddy.
Bernard. I'm her manager, Bernard.
I'll be your agent. Show you how to do it.
All right.
Okay.
That's a lot of money going out, Debbie, but that's all right. What's good, Bernard?
I'm tired of them talking about this Travis Scott thing with this young man trying to get money and sue him and for something he couldn't control.
Yep. We're going to talk about that today later on, so that's good.
Oh, wow, okay.
Thank
That's
you.
it. That's
Yeah,
what
no, that's good. That's our topic of the day again. And Danielle, we're going to be talking about Travis for a minute because Danielle is on Thursday and she wants to talk about Travis Scott too. Okay, I got a couple things that's good for me. But my first is, okay, I'm in my feelings because as soon as I said what's good by mistake, Kat put on the bottom in your feelings. I see it, Kat. All right, so I'm in my feelings, number one, because you guys know the stress that I've been through with this band, right? And I told you that this past week, the show was amazing, the encores and standing ovations, blah, blah, blah. It's great. So what I didn't tell you is that on that evening, my bass player says, make sure we talk at our rehearsal, which was yesterday, because I want to go over my schedules with you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, so I'll get a sub and whatever. He proceeds to tell me that he can play on a gig we have tomorrow, and he can play on this gig on my residency on Saturday, and after that he can't anymore. So here we go again. Yeah, but the good news is I actually do have somebody who has been wanting to play with me for a very, very long time, and he is a bass player who studied or looks up to. He studied under and did most of his musical theses on my cousin Adam Blackstone, who is the go-to bass guy for everybody in the industry today, who's the musical director for everybody. He does the Oscars and blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
So I feel kind of connected to him because he, loves Adam and studied under Adam and this and the other. So he's actually a blessing in disguise. So that's one thing I'm in my feelings about. I just need this band stuff to be over so I can be on, an easy playing level, and not have to be stressed out every other minute. But what I'm really in my feelings about is this. Take a look at the screen.
What?
Oh, sexy.
Sexy? What? Wait, what?
Kat, can you put that back up? All right, now can I ask a question? Shouldn't there be more than 2.5 feet between your boob and your kneecap?
I would
Where
think.
do her boobs
Yes.
stop?
That's what I'm saying. The boob is that
Are her
it's
boobs
like-
way down on her stomach though? Almost in her pelvis?
it's below her. It's almost near her knee. It's 2 feet from her knee. And then, all right, and definitely, I'm not fat shaming. I'm not fat shaming at all. I guess I'm taste shaming. Kat, one more again. All right.
Wow.
She need to get with
So-
that girl that was at the airport.
Can we? Oh,
The girl at the airport looked better.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl at the airport it looks better, and she got her Spanx on outside.
Well,
All right,
no,
Kat, let me- I
but
wanna
she
play a
needs,
game. I
she
wanna play a
needs
game.
that.
But look at
All right,
those
so I need
shoes
you guys
as
to
well.
The shoes are horrible. But wait, I want to play a game. Just take a look at the picture, real good. Kat, take the picture away. All right. So how many rows did you count on
4.
the side?
4,
You counted 4. How many you
One.
see, Benny?
I
5.
saw one big one. That was her breast.
Purple Diva.
I'll say 5.
Yep, I counted 6. Let's go back, Kat. All right, let's start. Let's start right under the. Let's start up under the arm. That's 1. Let's go to the left of that. That's 2. Let's go to the right of that. To the right of that of number 2. That's 3. Right. Look under that. That's 4.
4.
And then under that is 5. So Purple Diva is right. That's 5.
Yes.
Yeesh. Now let's look. Kat, can I see the picture again? Okay. Now Debbie mentioned the shoes. Now the shoes are not—they're not horrible, but they don't work with this. Okay, none of it works. All right. So
No,
so ladies. So
no, the
ladies.
shoes.
So ladies.
She has tight legs, which is good. I mean, there's very little cellulite.
Let's find something good to say. So Purple
Well,
Diva, you said.
Purple Diva just said it.
I know. So that's what Purple Diva said. What do you have to say?
Well, her toes aren't hanging over her shoes if they're open-toed. So that's one thing.
Okay. Jadonna says
Her
the dress
face,
is.
her face has good skin too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Benny, what do you have to good to say?
She got a booty in the front and a booty in the back.
Okay.
She confident.
Evidently.
I say that her fingers are straight. I say her fingers are straight. All right, let's go to another commercial, please.
Oh my God.
Pieces of a Dream and Norwood.
We've been friends for a long time. He's crazy.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is.
Here. In your bed.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
She's
here.
Our exchange student Latrice is here. Hi,
We
Latrice,
hear you, but we
see
can't see you.
you. We can.
You can't see me? Why not?
I don't know. Okay,
you don't
we got a
see
white
me?
dot.
Girl,
Nope.
come on in
We had a
here.
white dot. Cat is gonna work. Nope. Cat took her out. Wait,
I see.
Wait. Wait.
Do you see us?
I see all of you.
Well,
Nope,
we
we
can't
don't
see
see you.
you, Trees.
I
You
see
ain't
you
that
guys.
No, you ain't that black, girl. It's a black screen, period. Cat will
Maybe her
work it out.
camera. Her camera. Maybe it's
Cat. That's why we have a producer. So it's time for our Google corny joke. Not unless Purple Diva a joke. Do you have a joke, Purple Diva?
I have a little one.
Uh-oh. All right, go ahead, Purple
You have
Diva.
a little one.
Okay. Why couldn't the pony
That's what
sing a
Donald Trump said.
lullaby?
Wait, say it again. I was talking over you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Say it again. I was
Why
speaking over you
couldn't
by
the
mistake.
I'm talking.
Well, go ahead.
Why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby?
Why couldn't the pony
Because
sing
he was a
along?
little horse. Because he was a little horse.
That was good.
Yes. Yes.
That was good. All right, Debbie, give us the Indian version of that.
Why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby?
Breaking up.
Because he
Why?
was a little horse.
Okay, that was good. Bernard?
Hell, it was funny. I forgot the joke. Why did the
Oh, God. Why?
Why couldn't
No,
the
this-
little pony
Why couldn't the little pony
sing a
No.
lullaby?
sing a lullaby?
Nope.
Because he was a little horse. Whatever. Listen, old age. Listen. This old, I ain't seeing right. I can't hear right. Knees hurt, back hurt.
It's all
I mean,
right, Benny.
More
It's
gray hair.
okay,
More gray hair.
sweetie.
I mean, like, what the fuck is going on?
Wait,
What the
did
fuck
y'all
is
hear the
going on?
cricket? Did y'all hear the crickets? Did you hear the crickets?
Yes.
Let me say,
Yes.
chat, bring in the comments and let me speak to everyone. Hi, Jadonna.
Back hurt.
Oh,
Feet hurt.
and the king rises again soon. How are you? Is that Sean? Hi. Oh my God. Oliver Hinkle. Hi, Oliver. Oliver's
Hey,
my
Trees.
1 second,
Hey,
Louise. I'm reading comments.
I'm sorry.
Hey guys, 1 second. Let me finish reading comments. Hi, Oliver. Oliver is an associate from Germany. Hope you're well, Oliver. Hi, Linda. How are you? Linda says hi, class. Oliver says yes to China Club. Yep, China Club is how I got to Germany. Hi, Nortrice.
Hello
Take your
there.
mask off. There you go.
Oh,
I'm
shucky
still in the
baby.
vet.
Hi, Trees.
Oh,
I'm in the vet. Come here.
Can they see you?
No, there. I'm in the room. I have a corny joke.
Oh God, you coming in with a joke? Okay, come on.
Why did the skeleton go to the dance by himself?
Why?
Why?
Hello?
Why?
He didn't have nobody to go with.
Why?
He didn't have
Nobody to go.
nobody to go with.
Nobody. Yes.
Got it. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. Okay, that was good. That was good. All right,
How's your
Nortrice, is
puppy?
everything all right with Suki? What's happening? What's going on?
uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Nortrice? Uh-oh. Okay. All right, so for our topic of the day, we're going to go back and we're going to discuss a little bit about Travis Scott and this whole mess. And for those who were watching yesterday, at least 8 people were killed and many others injured after a crowd surged forward while the rapper Travis Scott was on stage at Astroworld. The incident occurred when the crowd surged toward the stage, crushing those at the front who were unable to escape. Local fire Chief Sam Pena told CNN Saturday morning. That sparked panic, and the situation worsened, overwhelmed by security personnel there, he said. So that's all I'm gonna read, and I want to go back and saying, and then I want to talk about people have to stop blaming Travis Scott for this. This is not on any level Travis Scott's fault. The promoter's end, and that is Live Nation. If there was any problem, I would say on Travis's side, it's just the lack of communication insecurities. But things that are going, Travis Scott's security handles normally personal security is for backstage and for fans on the immediate stage who don't actually have access to seeing or hearing what's going on. So Travis is not this. Travis did not force anybody to do anything, and it is not his fault. Now here's the next thing. When you're on the stage of that magnitude and you have light shining in your eyes, you see absolutely nothing. You hear, they were saying the crowd is chanting something. You can't hear what is being chanted. You cannot hear it or see anything. So the only thing that would have stopped Travis Scott, and did stop Travis Scott immediately when after a point, is when somebody jumped on stage, and not somebody jumped on stage. Security came on stage and told him in his ear what had gone down, and then at that point he stopped it. So all of this mess about in the past he incites riots and this, that, and the other has nothing to do with this. And even in terms of him inciting riots, it's inciting a riot together, like fuck the, excuse me, mom, because I know my mother's watching, bump the police and this, that, and the other. It's not to inflict harm on each other or anybody. And since then, Travis is paying for the funerals of the 8 people who died, and he's also returning all the money for all the concert goers who came. Right. So he will actually make no money on this. In fact, he's taking a loss. He's making no money on this because his salary is paying back for all of the concert goers. And the boy is so traumatized that he canceled his huge concert in Vegas. So I don't, as an artist, this hurts me. Yes, that it hurt, that it happened, but it also that this boy is taking the blame for something he had no control over. And he's also offering mental health care for people who need it. Him probably being the first one. So what are your thoughts on Benny?
I would have gave that money back. They wouldn't have got one red dime back. Now paying for their funeral, that's good. That's a great suggestion. But you know, when you go to that concert and you standing there, you know what might happen. And for him, you know, no way. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. They're just out there trying to make money. Come on, within 24 hours, 37 people put in lawsuits. Within 24 hours,
right?
Them people weren't even cold in the morgue yet, trying to make some money. Just trying to make money.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, I agree. Purple Diva, what are your thoughts?
Well, I hate to say it, but you were saying that he's out of money, but hopefully he had insurance, and some of this is being subsidized with the insurance. But how can you prove who was at the concert? You know, who saves tickets? But I wish it was a better way that they could do that, because it's now it's going to be exploited. But I feel sorry for him. I hope he gets therapy, because it's an unfortunate situation, and I'm just curious to hear what the security people have to say, because I think a lot of this falls back on their back, you know. But then when a crowd gets unruly and out of hand, what do? You step back and let it flow, I guess, or you contact somebody to stop the concert.
Listen,
So it's all about judgment.
Here's the deal. Stopping a concert is the only person who can actually stop the concert, unfortunately, is Travis. That's the unfortunate thing, because if people that were not on the stage, if people behind the scenes knew that this was going on, if it were me, I would have taken the responsibility to get cussed out by Travis later on. I would have shut the concert down. I would have turned the lights on and pulled the power on everything and gotten cussed out. Go ahead, Kat. What are you saying, honey?
So I have a news article I'd like to read to you guys. Really valid point. One of the guys who was working as staff for the Travis Scott concert came out and started talking. Let me read a little bit of it for you. A man who says he was hired to work in a security capacity at Travis Scott's Astroworld Festival 2021 has shared details about the training experience, including what ultimately pushed him to walk away from the gig hours before it started. He said in a video interview, Williams recalled being hired a few days before the event that ultimately left 8 people dead. He said it was pretty vague exactly what the roles would be. The day before Astroworld, I completed the orientation and the training for the process, and when I arrived on Friday morning around 7 a.m., they were still pretty vague. It was an open book test. The teacher, he was actually giving us the answers as we were going through the books ourselves and trying to hurry up to fill out the answers. So they were literally doing the security training course on the exact day that this happened. And they said that it was about the ratio of security to people that were attending was about 1 to 500 or 1 to 1,000. 1 to 1,000. Yeah, that's my input, guys.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
something. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Woo. Nortrice, you have a thought on that?
Is with that information being given, that was on security.
Which is
that was on security. That was on security from the gate. So he should not be being sued. He should not be being sued or anything because that was on them for poor training. It was on them for not making sure that things were secured and things were being ran as they should have been, as far as people stampeding the gates or rushing the gates and all of that stuff. All that had to get way out of hand before they got inside. So that started outside and went on to go inside. So that had nothing to do. That had nothing to do with him. And somebody should, from the front of the house, like you said, if you were backstage and you were seeing it from backstage, you would have stopped it. But somebody saw it from the front of the house before it got all the way to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
You know how far it is to get from all the way back there, all the way up to the front? And that started from the gate? That's ridiculous.
Right. Debbie, what's your thought?
Well, I'm going to reiterate what I said yesterday. I believed it was the security's fault from the get-go because I've been at concerts that have been like Guinness Book of Records at Michael Jackson and just thousands and thousands of people, and there wasn't one death. And the speed at which the security were moving people that were collapsing and fainting and having hysteria, the speed at which they were pulling people. I was right up the front for 9 concerts and there wasn't one casualty at all. And there is probably 50 million times more people at those concerts than there was at this one. It was actually a very small amount. So I knew yesterday when I heard this that it was definitely had to be down to security. I read a little bit about it later on, and they said that the age group of the people going were like between 14 and 25. And they said that the rioting behavior before the concert even began was already out of control. So I agree with you as well on that point. That it was already out of control before they got to the stage. So it's absolutely security's fault. I feel there was a lot of unprofessionalism and lack of training before the concert began, and it was dangerous. You can't have that kind of age group and then with people going there and not have the right amount of security to deal with it. So yeah, I feel it falls on the security. It's a shame that he's a target, but yeah, look, everybody's doing that these days. Everybody's out to get someone. When the whole Alec Baldwin thing happened, everybody targeted him. Just everybody's ready to hate on people and sue and blame and point fingers. But when you look back and you get the details, it's not that cut and dry.
Yeah,
I think it's
well, unfortunately, Phoenix. Yeesh, my dog, guys. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, the layperson does not know the layers that it takes to put on a production. So they don't understand security. They don't understand that. So unfortunately, the target is always the person who is the star or the young person. That is why I am a stickler about every little thing, because at the end of the day, it's on me. Linda Johnson says, I think it's a sad situation for everyone involved. God bless them all. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. So all right, let's go to commercial. Let's lead this. Let's lead this. I'm over this. This is sad all the way around.
Yeah.
The second time is so much better, baby. Second time around, and I make it better than the first time. You know I really love you, and I paid for my mistakes. Yes, I did, girl. The more I try to hide my feelings, baby, this old heart gets in the way, and love won't let me wait. Second time around, girl, with me is better than the first time. The second time around, let's do it one more time. Say it again. Second time around, all that I've been through, I'll do it again, just as long as I'm with you.
Okay, so Nortrice left us. All right, so our question of the day, I just want to I want to go back into from yesterday. We got a couple comments with regards to our conversation yesterday, and in the polygamy versus the cheating video. And my mom in particular, Purple Diva, love what you said. If you cheat on me, I'm gonna cheat on you. So Nortrice is back. So let me ask you this. And Nortrice, hey Kat, do you have that video still? A little bit of it? Or no? You say no.
I want to see that.
So yesterday, this girl posted a video, an African girl, Nortrice, okay. Posted a video. What are you doing? Posted a video saying that she thought that women were naturally
Dr. Francis, you
change the diet?
I'm trying to figure out. Nortrice, are you with us? What are you doing, honey?
I think the doctor's asking her a question about the dog.
Yeah.
So you're leaving your woman because.
Yeah, so we don't need it now because I was just showing it for Nortrice. So let me ask you this: what do you think that if although you've made an agreement, do you think that it's still cheating? You know, even if you're in a polygamous marriage, in your heart of hearts, ladies, or Benny, do you think that it's still cheating? Although you said, okay, I'll be another wife or I'll be another girlfriend, is there some place in the back of your mind that still feels like you have maybe you have the right to cheat because you're in that relationship? Purple Diva?
Well, I know when I made the comment yesterday, somebody said they would just leave, they wouldn't cheat on that person. So first of all, I cheated on them, then I left them. So just to prove to them that I could get away with something that they were not good at. I forgot what
Did you
said.
actually do this? Did you do this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This person kept cheating on me, and the woman kept confronting me, and I mean, just all kind of stuff. So I cheated on him, and then I told him, and then I was like, "Bye, Felicia."
Wow. Okay. So all right. So that's not necessary. But all right. So that's not polygamy because there's no agreement. He was just cheating, right?
Yep.
All right. So all right. So here's the deal. Do you agree with polygamy? Purple Diva, do you agree with polygamy?
No.
No.
Well, you know what? At this stage of the game, whatever floats your boat, whatever you are comfortable with, and everybody agrees on it, so be it.
Okay.
You know, the more I think about it, it might be to my advantage to do that. I mean, you know, they're not underneath me the whole time. I'm just saying, after not being with somebody, you know, having somebody maybe Tuesday and Thursday might be a benefit.
Yeah, well, yeah. For me, it's as long as I can go both ways, I'm good. You know, do you think?
Kenny, what you laughing at?
Why Tuesdays and Thursdays? Oh, not your ball.
I don't know.
Okay.
Henry Louise, what are your thoughts?
Oh shit.
Henry Louise, what are your thoughts?
Okay. My thought
Well,
you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. Polygamy.
Ghana?
As crazy as I am,
you know
that it's up to the folks involved in it. If they have an agreement about it, then I have nothing to say. If it works for them, then I will not judge. Maybe I would, and maybe I wouldn't. It just depends. But I'm open. My mind is open, and I don't know about it. I can't say it's wrong. I can't say it's right. All I can say it's comes under the head and not my business. You know.
Okay. Jadani says, I don't care what anyone else does, but I want no part of it.
Okay.
So here's this. So I guess my thought would be, if it's polygamy and there's an understanding, first of all, does it just go one way? So if there's polygamy, does that mean?
Of course, it goes one way.
Yeah. Does it mean? So does that mean that okay, I can have as many wives as I want, but you can't go outside of the marriage? Is that what's going on?
And here's the reason why. The reason why is that if you have children and you're with this man, that man, and that man, and that man, you don't know who the dad is.
So
you better say it, Henry Louise. You better say it.
No, because for me, no. If that's the case, so I should be okay that you can have 6 children with 6 different women. And I make you a little uncomfortable because you don't know if this baby is yours. That's a little unbalanced to me. If we have an understanding, I guess that's open. If we have an understanding that
see, that's an open marriage. That's not a polygamous marriage.
No, that is polygamy.
That is polygamy.
Where both people are having multiple sexual partners.
It's a polyamorous, polygamous relationship.
That's a polyamorous relationship. Yeah.
One of these days, I'm going to share a story with you guys, but not today.
Okay. Okay. Some people live it, so they kind of.
Why not?
Sister, why?
So my thing is this: so especially if it's cultural, then I understand that. But there ain't no way in the world that you can have, like I told you, the video I saw of the African guy the other day rubbing the bellies of all 6 women. So these 6 women obviously commit their lives to him and have none on their own. It's like kind of weird to me. That's kind of weird to me. No, Debbie, what you think? Oh, you already talked about it. Benny, oh God, we know what you're gonna say. What do you got to say, Benny?
First of all, I don't know if those 6 women don't have their lives. They could be business women. They could have their own businesses and stuff, and they choose to have that relationship with that man. Now, if he married them by Sharia law or whatever biblical law, he's entitled to take care of them and the children.
Right.
See,
Yeah, they're married. They're married.
Well,
They're
those
married.
are his wives. Those are his wives,
Right.
spiritually, legally, and everything. The problem is there is a lack here in the United States of men to women. And if a man can take care of 2 or 3 women, as long as he has responsibility, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. If they want to be sister wives and he's taking care. Listen, my dad had 4 wives, 4 of them. And you know, he wasn't about nothing in the end though, but you know, he made sure we know, my siblings, 11 of us, know who our father is. You know. And my dad was not tolerating that unless he's separated or divorced. He was not tolerating her going out having a boyfriend on the side and all of that stuff, because before, when he got with him, he asked them, this is how we're going to live. And the majority of the women that was our quote unquote moms, they was like, hell, that's reducing the bill. I got to pay that much and my kids are being taken care of. That's just what it is.
Wow. Okay. Nortrice, what is your thoughts? Nortrice? Nortrice?
You sleep.
Okay.
She like, yeah.
Okay. We can't seem to get a hold of Nortrice. Debbie, did you give us your opinion on this?
No.
Okay. What is it?
For me, I think everybody's idea of relationship is different, to be honest. I think it depends on what you're looking for as a person. Personally, for me, I couldn't share somebody with someone. It takes a long time for me to meet somebody that I can feel a really deep connection with, to want to have a relationship. So for me, then sharing him with lots of other women, and it's not a jealousy thing. It's just that for how I see relationship and what I want from it, it's sharing your life with someone and growing together. So you can't really do that if there's multiple people in the scenario. And I know that Muslims do it, but I just actually had a client recently, and she's miserable and has been for 10 years. And her husband's, well, you know, he can do what he wants, but he said, you can go if you want, but you just can't have the 4 kids. So there's all these complications that happen where he's having his jollies off and he's doing what he wants, and she's miserable for over 10 years and can't leave because of the kids. So I think there needs to be, for people that are doing it the right way, in terms of it is really an agreement and people know what's happening going into it and they're okay with it, and that's their understanding of relationship, more power to them. I mean, look at Sting. Sting's been married for, I don't even know how many years Sting's been married. I remember being a teenager and him being married to the same woman, and they're swingers. They both swing different ways and have different partners, and that's been an understanding. They're very open and very vocal about it, and it seems to have worked for them. They're very happy. So
That's
I think for the people,
That's an open relationship. That's
yeah.
an open
So
marriage.
I think, yeah. So for me, I don't know. I think it just depends on what you're looking for. It wouldn't be for me, but I can't knock somebody else that would be happy in that.
Yeah,
I mean, Christians have more than one wife. There's Christians. There's Christians that have more than one wife. You don't have to only be a Muslim.
What did you say, Benny?
There's Christians that have more than one wives. You don't have to be strictly Muslims. There's other people, other religions.
Well, according to Christian law, where's Gloria when I need her? According to Christian law, you can only have one wife. According to Christian law.
No, the Bible says
one spouse.
The Bible says cleave unto your wife. It didn't say particularly one wife. That no.
Okay, I'm not going to debate this with you. I'm not going to debate this with you. Okay.
No, but you brought it up. You brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
Because according to Christian faith, you have one. It does not say cleave unto your wives. It says cleave unto your wife.
To your wife, but that doesn't say that you can't have more than one wife.
Okay, like I said in the beginning, I'm not going to.
Solomon was a.
Jadana says.
King Solomon had more than one wife.
Jadana said. King Solomon wasn't a Christian. Jadana says, I think too much of me to agree with this type of relationship. Me too, Jadana. Me too. I'm too selfish in the sense that in terms of intimacy, you know, What were we saying, Henry Louise?
You know what? I really, I'm just going to bow out of this one because we could, I'll say something and then something else and something else. So I'm going to just bow out and I'm going to listen to everyone.
Okay. All right, let's go to commercial.
Because
okay.
Obviously, I think differently. I think kind of along the lines with Benny. And so,
well, but that's why. Listen, that's why we're here. Everybody has different. Everybody has different opinions.
Right.
Everyone has different opinions, and everybody.
I just think
everyone has different opinions.
When and Benny brought up a very valid point. The ratio of men to women. At what point do you tell this woman, oh, you missed the boat and you can't have a husband, have children, because there just aren't enough men to go around. There is a place in the Bible that says in that day, whatever day that is, that 7 women will take hold of one man. And they say that you know that scripture I'm talking about? Okay. So evidently the Almighty saw something down the line where the Vietnam War was the first I heard of anything like that. My brothers, I was young and my brothers were in Vietnam, but I began to hear about particularly the ratio of Black men to women and how it was going down. And I would hear the older folks discussing, and I just kind of filed it in my little young head for later on. And then when I began to hear about these types of marriages, and then I thought about that, and then I thought about that scripture, and I was wondering, well, maybe that's what it's about. I don't know. So.
Kat, can we go to commercial?
Barnes Music City Soul Food, Nashville's premier soul food experience. Barbecue, fried or baked chicken, oxtails, turkey wings, meatloaf, chicken wings, pork or turkey chops, rotisserie chicken, fried fish, mac and cheese, greens and yams, an assortment of vegetables for the vegan in you, cakes and pies. Outdoor dining available. Barnes Music City Soul Food, Knowlesville Road and Old Hippie Boulevard. Call 615-429-7836 or barnesmusiccitysoulfood.com.
And if you'd like to advertise your business here at Night School, here's the information. Loose ends. Okay. I was going to show you some footage of Nortrice's comedy, but she's not here. So let's just wrap this up with this past conversation we were having. I definitely see everybody's point of view. I know that how I was raised, growing up Christian, staunch Christian, and in the Catholic Church, what we were taught, and we were taught that in the Old Testament there were certain references made to polygamy and this, that, and the other, and in the New Testament, the Bible was, and Christianity was against it. Hey Google, does Christianity support having more than one spouse?
According to Wikipedia, although the Old Testament describes numerous examples of polygamy among devotees to God, most Christian groups have historically rejected the practice of polygamy and have upheld monogamy alone as normative. I also found an answer to this question. Does the Bible allow polygamy? Do you want to hear it?
Yes. Yes.
On the website justdisciple.com, they say, does the Bible allow polygamy? The Bible does not allow polygamy for today. In the Old Testament, some men had more than one wife, but this was not God's original plan for marriage. God created marriage to be between one man and one woman.
Thank you. That's all I'm saying. That's the way I was raised. That's the way I was taught. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Me too.
So
I was raised that way as well.
And here's the deal. Here's the deal. The same way we're debating it now, they debated it then. They debated it then.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not into organized anything. One person should not be able to tell one person what's right for them. Right? If that makes your boat float, like Benny says, if you like it, I love it. If that's what works for you, that's what works for me. For me, well, I don't know. Like Purple Diva said, at this point in my life, I don't know. I live in Bangkok. You go ahead and you have 12. Go ahead. You know, listen, as long as when I arrive,
it's only you.
Me.
That's right. You're a man.
Yeah, I'm you know, no. All right. Does anybody else want to chime in here? Purple Diva, let me hear from you. What you got to say, Purple?
Send me a polygamist, I guess.
Say what? Say that again.
Send me a polygamist. Send me a polygamist.
You looking at him with the baseball hat on down there. Benny, you got anything else to add?
Bestie.
Do I what?
I said, do you have anything else to add?
No, I'm done with this conversation. We good.
Okay. All
I
right.
said what I had
so
to say.
on that note, yeah, that's what we're all here for, to say what we have to say. And we also have the right to decide whether we want to debate it or not.
That's right.
Yeah, we all have our own beliefs. And, you know, I didn't come up and say, oh, well, it's not up for debate and blah, blah, blah. You're entitled to what you want to say. I said what I say. I'm done having this conversation about this because the whole world is not Christian. There was people here before the Christians. That's all.
Exactly. That's what I said. And neither am I. And neither am I. So I'm kind of missing your point. But all I said to you was, I'm not going to debate this. I never.
It was a stimulating conversation. Okay.
That's all it was. And Henry Louise, I never once said it's not up for debate. I said I am not debating this with you because obviously we were mismatching. I'm not speaking from the point of view as a Christian. I'm saying what the Christians believe. That's all I said, is what the Christians believed. That's all I said.
But, you know, that's the thing. Religion and politics, you know, sometimes. But we're adults and we had points of view and we respect everyone's point of view. I'm not speaking for you, Norwood. I'm just saying as an adult on this panel that everyone spoke their point of view. And, you know, if we don't agree, oh, well, we just don't agree.
And we don't have to. We don't have to agree. And that's what makes.
And we can still love each other. We still love each other to pieces.
That's what makes the world go round.
I don't want to agree all the time.
That's right.
It's boring.
Yeah.
I love you, Bernard. I love you, Henry Louise. I love you, Purple Diva. I love you, Debbie.
I love you, Norwood.
Benny, say it. Damn it. Uh-oh, really?
Benny.
I love y'all too. I love you too, Cat. I know what Cat's gonna say about the whole thing.
What Cat?
Bestie.
I just wanted to be involved in the love circle. That's all. God.
Oh, yeah.
Look, at the end of the day.
Come on, Benny. Come on.
Come on, Benny.
I'm good.
Come on, Benny. There you go.
I'm good.
There you go.
Look, at the end of the day.
What is wrong with Phoenix?
What was what you said?
Phoenix wasn't involved in the love circle.
Mind your business and stay in your lane. Mind your business
That's
and stay in
That's
your lane.
girl.
That is it.
That's it.
Period. Mind
You
your
sounding like a sister. You sounding like a sister.
I'm telling you. We got to shake your family tree, Cat, and see who falls out of there.
Woo!
I got 1.2%.
Oh. Oh, God.
1 point.
Guys, remind me one time to tell you about the DNA test they're doing now on everyone. Well,
Really?
Yes, I was in the hospital and had no idea. The nurse got an emergency call and had to run out, and she left the computer on. She was supposed to log off, but somebody was coding. And I was just nosy because my chart was up.
Right.
There was a DNA test that I knew nothing about, and what percentage I was of this and what percentage I was of that. Now I wonder what they do with that information.
I think I heard about this. It's going into the FBI system. I think I heard.
But why do they need
rabbit
to know
hole,
what
guys.
percentage you are of whatever race?
What were you saying,
This is
Kat?
a very deep rabbit hole. Like, this is a whole topic in itself, and we can get into it, honestly. But we're running a little late.
What would be the purpose you guys think of people wanting your DNA? Your bank account information, all that kind of stuff, I get. But what about why your genetics? Do you think?
I don't know.
It's
scary.
Maybe your blood type, and if you need blood, or if you're giving blood to someone
your
else.
blood type is one thing, and your DNA is something else.
But no, this is blood type, and also look, I've heard both sides, and I don't know. I'm not gonna claim I know anything.
The thing is,
One
they
is
did
that
it
there
without
are,
my knowledge.
There are prevalent
One
diseases.
second, one person at a time.
That's a big one.
Go ahead, Kat. Go ahead, Kat.
One thing is that there are prevalent diseases within certain genetics. So Asians have certain diseases that they only have, African, that kind of thing. The fact that they're testing your DNA without you knowing is horrendous.
Without her permission.
And I have also been warned by very good sources, and call me conspiracy theorist, but this person I trust very much. I got gifted a DNA test by my best friend a long time ago, and I posted it up, and someone contacted me that I trust very much, and he was like, you need to be very careful, because they take that information and they'll put it in a database, basically.
Right.
And they'll also keep some of your DNA.
See, but all right. So let me pose this question to you guys. I guess the question is, so what? I guess the question is, you have my DNA, so what? It's not like you can inject.
That's the thing.
Like, my question is, like, so what? So what? And you have my DNA. So what are your thoughts?
I don't think they do it for any benefit.
That's
Yes,
what I'm saying.
because with the DNA, if somebody committed a crime that's related to you, but they don't have that person's DNA, but they have you, they can find that person through you.
That's the perfect answer to my question. But what I'm saying is, why make it salacious? I think just like you have to give your thumbprint and your fingerprints and stuff, I think we should definitely take DNA tests for criminal purposes. What were you saying?
But then why is it a secret then? Why is it a secret?
That's my point. That was the same thing.
That's the problem.
That is my point. Why? So, here, all right. So here's my thought. If you're gonna do something underhanded, why don't you make the giving of the DNA above board, and then you have the stuff to do your underhanded stuff? Why make the DNA underhanded? I don't understand that. Why should
It's just like the vaccine. Some people will not give you the DNA. They just won't.
It's
obvious.
Really bothered me, and then to see the percentages broken down the way they were.
Well, here's the deal. So I had mine done too, and when you get your results, they're broken down into percentages like that. But
I
that
didn't
is
have it done.
But this is what I'm getting ready to say. That therein lies the problem. That's like somebody stealing your banking information or whatever. And the way that thing is broken down, that is definitely a violation, because only you should have that information. However, what's wrong with everybody having it? I mean, it would be cheaper for everybody if we all knew, where we came from. Go ahead, Purple Diva.
So now when you're admitted into the hospital, unless you're unconscious, there's a lot of pages that you sign. I suggest you read it, because one of them might be that you are giving your DNA.
I always do. And I never saw anything that said
well,
that.
Then you have a lawsuit.
And had she not been called away, I would have never known.
Then you have a lawsuit on your hands. Then you should ask. But here's the deal. And my suggestion would be that you ask them for all the papers you signed, for your signed papers. Don't tell them why, because then they will find that paper and duplicate your signature. So you just say that you like, for your own records, a copy of all the papers you signed. After you realize that there's no DNA paper, then you say, listen, why did I see my, then I think you have a case. I do. Benny, what would you do in this situation?
I don't know what they need the DNA for. We're all related, so I don't know what they're looking for.
That is my whole point. Benny, that is my exact point. What is my DNA going to? What case is it going to crack? Why do you need my DNA?
But when they take your blood, you don't ask them what they want your blood for. You just assume they're doing what you think they're doing for.
That's not because I do ask. I do ask. What is it?
And you may not always get the truth either.
It doesn't matter. But the issue is I ask. If I get the choice, I need to know why y'all filling up all them damn vials. And they'll tell me, this is for my cholesterol. This is for this. This is for that. This is for that. Yes, I definitely ask.
And when it's
for
6
sure.
vials,
And here's the problem. Here's
really
the issue. If you say, listen, for that $300 that I paid for my DNA, if a doctor would say to me, you sign this paper so we can take your DNA, and I go, okay, but you give me my results. We good. I'm with Benny. I don't know what you need it for. How does that? How does my DNA outside of what a Purple Diva said in regards to criminal activity? How does that benefit you?
Exactly.
And Pat, that thing that somebody sent you, that was circulating around too. Be careful, because they're taking your DNA and putting it in a database. For what? I don't.
But it doesn't bother me. Just like I don't mind. Look, I work in Facebook advertising. I don't mind that Facebook is following me and tracking me and stuff. It's common knowledge, but it makes people very up in arms about things. But this isn't new news for people who are in that industry. Just like this isn't new news for people who are in the health industry. Look, people have been taking DNA tests and stuff with asking.
Right.
That's the whole part with asking. Mainly, I even asked for the VIP part of my DNA test, because I know that it will tell you about future health concerns too, possible cancer, genetics, things like that, and that's why I'm fine with it. I'm okay.
Yeah, but that furthers the point. Why make it such a secret?
Exactly. That was the thing that got me.
Because that makes it seem like it's underhanded to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
all right, so
every
Nortrice is back with
you get a result.
Hey, Nortrice is back. What did I miss?
Nortrice is back with the fancy refrigerator. All right, so hold on one second. Phoenix is having a fit today because I'm going over.
How's your puppy, Nortrice? How's your puppy?
She had to get 2 shots, and we have to go back for blood test next week.
Blood test.
So ask them if they're going to take the dog's DNA.
What were her symptoms?
Oh, she was having diarrhea and she's been sluggish. So I think the baby probably gave her some something to eat, some table food. They hide.
All right, we're going to move right along with the show. Can we move along with the show? Hey, that's Nortrice's mom.
She dressed to the gills.
She is so
always.
pretty.
That's her brain. All right, so Kat, here's how we're gonna tie this up. I want to publicly apologize to anyone, mainly you, Benny, that feels that if I offended you, that was not my intention. I'm passionate about stuff, and when I gotta check out, I just have to check out. That's all. That's just
we good.
Charge to my head, not to my heart. Huh? I know we are. I just wanted to publicly say. No, because I don't want to. No, I don't want to get. Wait, I don't want to
hurt Benny's feelings.
See, that's what I'm talking about. No, I didn't hurt. I didn't. Listen, for the record, Benny cussed me out.
Girl. He cussed me out.
For the record, Benny cussed me. For the record, Benny cussed me out. That's for the record. All right, so
you want me to dance for you, Benny, to make you feel better?
That's right.
Let me get my cash out. Hold on.
So listen, let me tie this up, please. So
that put a smile on his face.
Please let me tie this up, class, without interruptions, disruptor. Okay. All right. So I did a show at Catalina maybe 3 years ago now. Fantastic show. And as Nora Treese will tell you, anybody that I love or care about, Purple Diva, were you there?
Yes, I was.
Catalina. Okay, so you remember. So as Latrice can tell you, that anybody that's in my camp or that I love or has a dream or they're pursuing something, I want them to be a part of my world, and I want to be a part of theirs. So I invited this crazy woman, Nortrice, to be my opening act, to open up the audience. Because I was in the dressing room, I didn't hear the act at all. I just heard the people going nuts. That's all I heard. And then I knew that she was going to introduce me. And I said, do what you want. I said, you can talk about my noses or whatever. So all I know for a fact, because I knew her time was almost up. So I went out and I heard the very end, and she said something about another Hollywood legend, something. And he's here with his fourth and final nose. And I said, okay, this bitch really went in for that. Okay, fine. And so last night, I happened to have found some of the footage. So I edited some of it, and I want you to see it now. Nortrice Banner.
Oh, no.
And I said to myself when I was a little girl, I said, woo, if all pimps look like him, I want to be a hoe Jesus. But I didn't have the tenacity that it took to be a good hoe. Because I love too hard. Consequently, if I give it to you, I'm yours. If you get some of this, we go together. I don't give a damn what you say. If you got some of this, you belong to me. I'm a massage therapist, as well as a comedian. The name of my company is called Stroking and Joking. Y'all need me, holler at me after the show. People be like, oh my God, that sounds so risque. Do you give happy endings? I'm like, hell no, I'm a professional. But if the right man come along, I keep on laughing and coming all night long. A lot of craziness going on in the world. The orange man. I'm so sick of his orange ass. I don't know what to do. I don't even wear orange no more because I'm so sick of him. Him and his little friend from North Korea. Just going around starting shit for no reason. And it ain't got nothing to do with us. Just a big old pissing contest. Trying to see whose dick is the biggest, and both of them got little dicks. So it's ridiculous. He talking about he want to end trade with China. Why would you do that? Who gonna make your little fucked up wigs? Another thing I can't stand to see is people dressed inappropriately. I don't care if you're big or small. Certain shit you know you ain't got no business in. If you 200 pounds, you ain't got no business in a move so I'm at the concert, people watching, and they had a white party. So it's nothing worse than being at a white party, and everybody don't need to have white on. They got on white with the wrong drawers on. Boo, why you got flowers on your drawers with your white dress on? One lady was shaped like SpongeBob SquarePants. And she had on some drawers that looked like they had pockets in it. Looked like she just walked around just scratching her ass. That would be like the Robin Hood of bad hair and bad wardrobe. I'm gonna give them little blow darts. They're gonna be invisible, so you ain't gonna see it coming. So when y'all just see people just start dropping, it's me. Like I see somebody with a bold wig on, I'm gonna take my little blow dart right in their neck. I ain't gonna hurt them. They just gonna pass out and I'm gonna have my stylist standing by. So when they wake up, they gonna have some all new hair. They gonna get a makeover unconsciously. You better go ahead. Gonna wake up and be like, what happened to me? You've been saved. It's getting a little dangerous out here because we got a whole lot of people that are entitled, thanks to number 45, President Pussy Grabber. People feel like they can just touch you at will if they want to. So I want y'all to be careful, ladies. This is what I want y'all to do. Somebody approach you, they trying to get with you, they trying to get you. Don't fight them. Don't fight them, y'all. Just give it to them. Say, look here, you ain't got to go through all that. You want this? You can have it. Here. Your ass in the head. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for an awesome show? Yeah. Are y'all ready to have some fun? How y'all doing? Don't be looking at my booty. I know it's up there. I know. I feel vulnerable right now. That's okay. It's okay. But I'm gonna bring another Hollywood legend up.
Trees!
Oh my God.
Trees, girl!
What would you do?
A little pee-pee came out on myself over here last night.
Oh my God! Oh,
She's great, right?
You know, that's so funny because I was looking at your outfit and I was like, she doesn't look like she's that big. And I kept looking at it and I was like, does she have something on underneath? Oh my God. That's funny.
That is hilarious.
I was huge. I was sitting here like, God damn.
How could you stand up there all that time in all of those clothes?
That is.
I wear all these clothes all the time.
Okay.
So you imagine.
That's how I protect myself.
I was in backstage getting ready, and I said, "What is so?" No, Trees. Go ahead. Say what you're saying.
No, I said I wear all those clothes all the time to protect my cookies.
Okay.
Because
that's a good idea.
By the time you get done all that, the whoever trying to mess with is gonna forget it. Just forget I tried. Just
forget
it. That make a rapist real mad.
Kat, do we have any comments as we're leaving? Because we're late. Kat, any more comments, or are we just saying goodbye? So I'm happy that we left on this fantastically high note. Sean Smith said, "Very good and funny." Linda Johnson is cracking up. Nortrice.
Thank you.
Sean Smith is cracking up. Linda Johnson. Donna said, "Well." Yeah. So, Nortrice, are you planning anywhere anytime soon that people can see you?
Am I? I have to think. I will let you all know.
Okay. You'll let us know next week. Yeah.
I will let you all know. Yes. I'll be here next week.
Let me
I'll be here next week to make up for the interruption at the vet. It had to be
you already
done.
committed to every week, so that you ain't saying nothing to me. Yeah, I'll see you next week.
Oh, okay.
Like she's doing something special. So I'll make it up next week. No, you already said that every week. All right, guys. Thanks for one of the most interesting shows we've had today. So listen, let's do our mantra. Today is designed in perfection, but anything that goes against that perfection is a trap. Don't fall.
Don't fall for it.
Still bullshit. Still bullshit.
Bye, everybody. Hey, we're gonna hang out after school, maybe.
Pieces of a Dream and Norwood.
We've been friends for a long time. He's crazy.
Just know